on West Coast Connects. Ronnie reached out, spoke to Lorena. Lorena said you'd be the person to watch this video, so want to keep it short and sweet. Just want to show you a couple things you can do to increase customer flow and traffic to your website. So with that, I'll get started. The your website's actually doing pretty well in terms of like getting specific keywords. So you're ranking pretty high. You're in the third position in electrical repair near me, which is fantastic. You're getting 50 hits a month from that. Um, but in terms of like North Las Vegas Electric, a lot of places you're pretty far down. You're on the third page or the fourth page or the fifth page. You look at it like Electrician Las Vegas. Um, you're on the fifth page. You're not getting any hits. There's a lot of traffic there. So, a lot of your volume is coming from one keyword, and it's a national keyword. That electrical repair near me is, it could be in, New York or California or Wisconsin or wherever. So, um, I'm not sure how many of those that traffic is definite customers, but you are getting traffic there. Um, but my first tip would be to increase the power of your site. Looking at your site, you have this is Ahrefs. This is a tool that web designers and SEO specialists use to determine a strength of a website, and it gives us a bunch of different data, and I'll read this for you. So this is the strength of your site on a 0 to 100 scale, okay? And what you'd like to see is you'd like to see a 1-to-1 ratio, and you like the numbers to be as high as possible. So really, if this is a 7, you'd like this to be a 7, and vice versa. You really want them to match up as closely as they can, and you want them to be as high as possible. Um, you have one website out there that's sending you 4 links back to your site, okay? You're ranking in 59 keywords, you're getting 55 hits a month, and your traffic value is valued at $500. So if I were to spend money in Google Ads, I'd have to spend $500 to get the same traffic that you're getting. But again, most of that's from that one keyword, okay? Um, my second tip after strengthening your site would be to really focus on keywords with high volume and low KD. And KD is keyword difficulty. That's how hard it is to rank in the top 10 on a 0 to 100 scale. So, there's keywords. So if I were to go to Las Vegas, you say these KDs are 10, 12, 10, 15, 11, 12. You could definitely rank for those, but they're kind of difficult to start ranking for. And you see here the volume is 300 hits per month. So the volume's there, but again, it's going to take a little bit of money and a little bit of time to start ranking for that. Whereas, you could probably rank in the top 10 in, say, Electrician, Henderson, Nevada, relatively quickly, based on the fact that there's a lot of volume in the KD 0. So, go for some of these lower KD ones where you can get more traffic earlier. That would be my tip. I put in Electrician Las Vegas just to see Nevada, just to see a couple of your competitors. Calidus, they do a lot in Pacific Electric, and just to show you the difference. Calidus is, they have 3727, 266 websites, sending them 5,600 links. They're ranking in 576 keywords. They're getting almost 400 hits a month. And I would have to spend $3,500 a month in Google Ads to get this same amount of traffic. So, they're definitely doing a lot of stuff. And then Pacific Electric, the 1-to-1 ratio isn't there. It's not quite, but they got 50 websites sending them 311 links. They're ranking in 170 keywords. Their traffic's 140 hits a month, and their traffic value is almost $800. So, the traffic is there, the volume is there, it just depends on how you go after it. There's a lot of different ways to go after it. Building up your website is one that I always like doing, and the reason for that is once you build it up, it's yours. It doesn't really do anything. Like it's not going to go away. It's almost like having real estate online, where leads are going to come in. Whereas if you do something like, let's see, if they're like this is a Google ad. You have to pay. It's a pay per click, and it could be pretty effective too. It just depends on kind of what you're looking for. But it's a very short-term thing. You keep paying for ads and keep hoping that people click on them and get them. And there's Facebook ads and other ways to go about that. But there's definitely ways to get a lot more traffic in your area. Um, but those would be my three tips. Would be to build up your site, go after some low KD stuff, um, and then really do something where uh, you're either gonna get some Google ads going or some Facebook ads because it's gonna take some time to get past any of these big ones that have been doing it for a while. Um, it's not something. This is kind of like a long-term investment into your website. Uh, and Google just doesn't rank you right off the bat. It takes a little bit of time. So, in the short term, definitely work out some Facebook ads or some Google ads to get some of the traffic away from like Calidus and stuff like that, and that'll go pretty far, in getting some of that traffic. So, those would be my three tips. Hope this helps. If you need somebody to help you out and work with you, we'd love to help. But with that, I'll let you go. Have a great day, and God bless.